Well, hey everyone, this is Katrina Sequenzia, and I am so excited because I have a dear member of Healthy For You here with us today, and this is Missy Gooch, and she is here to tell us a little bit about her health journey. She has spent the last several months beginning her health transformation, transforming her life and her health, and she's going to share a little bit about her journey, and the goal here is we want to inspire you to consider the same. So Missy, welcome. I am so glad that you are here.
Thank you.
So Missy, why don't you tell me a little bit about you?
So I am a wife, and I live in the mountains of Appalachian Mountains, and I travel a lot. So I am retired. I no longer work. So I am very busy socializing around the eastern part of the country.
Beautiful. Love it. That sounds delightful. I love that.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about what your life was like before you started this health transformation?
So I love to cook, and of course I love to eat. And so I grew up with a large family, so we always needed someone in the kitchen cooking. And as I aged, my metabolism changed, and I noticed that I was struggling with weight gain or keeping weight off. And my health journey before I met you was always just going from one diet to another diet to, just trying to figure out what you're supposed to be eating. A meat and 3 sides was a normal dinner, like volumes of food. Again, with large families, you learn to, it's always lots of food at the table. And so when I became married, it was still lots of food at the table, but there's just 2 of us. And choosing and picking the right things to have was confusing. I was just confused on what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a struggle for many, is that confusion over what is really healthy and how to really make that work in an everyday life. So what were some of the challenges that you faced during that time prior to that transformation you started?
So I experienced a lot of fatigue health-wise. I experienced a lot of fatigue and was tired or sluggish, or lived a very fast-paced life, as have always been on the go, but was drained and exhausted all the time.
Mm. Wow. And was that the only thing that you were struggling with during that time? Was that fatigue?
Fatigue, and then the bloat and the weight gain, was not enjoyable.
No, never, never enjoyable. So how have you begun overcoming those challenges that you experienced?
So I'm so excited to share that I'm actually gaining information from your program and you on helpful what to eat. And even one of the biggest things was listening to your body and how your body responds to different foods. And so we're all our individual selves respond differently to different types of food. And it's been really helpful to know that I need more than just a piece of fruit in the morning. I need to have more protein in order to make it to lunchtime without biting someone's arm off.
Yes.
So, and different types of timing of food, and then different types of food to eat has been really helpful to me.
Yes, absolutely. So you're taking the information that you've learned and you're applying it to your unique body and your unique situation, because we are not one size fits all.
Right. And that's just been the most eye-opening experience for me, is looking at food as a fuel source instead of just looking at food to eat for comfort or excitement or socialization, and knowing that certain types of food will make me feel a certain way. If I don't eat the appropriate food, I go back to feeling sluggish. I go back to feeling tired, and I know what did it. I did it to myself. And so
Right.
That's what's been really helpful.
Absolutely. It's like when you get to that place where you're understanding that foods act a certain way in your body, and you begin to experience the benefits of using the right foods to fuel your body, and you view foods no longer as comfort, but as a way to nourish your body and to give yourself energy. It's like when then we choose to not give our bodies those things, and we choose other things that may not be the best for us, we do feel it. And sometimes it's getting to that place of feeling really good that we can then recognize that we felt really, really bad when we made the wrong choice. And that just encourages us to continue making those positive choices, because I don't want to go back and feel that way again.
Well, it makes it easier almost. You know, for example, I met some friends at a Chinese buffet. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it used to be that I would leave feeling horrible.
Yes.
Because I would choose the egg rolls and all the fried stuff that you can dip in the sauces. But, you know, now it's like they have fresh mushrooms, they have green beans, they have onions. You know, I can just stick to the vegetables part of that buffet and not be tempted, I guess, by the fried foods, because I know how I'm going to feel.
Right. It's not as if we're depriving ourselves at that buffet. It's not saying, oh, I'm supposed to have the green beans and I'm supposed to have the mushrooms. I should have that. I really want this, but I'll have this instead. And it's more like, I know what I'm going to feel like if I eat this. And I want to feel great when I leave. I want to enjoy the company and the friendship and the fellowship, and all this is good. And we can still make great choices for ourselves in those moments without deprivation. And it doesn't mean we still don't get to have an egg roll. It just means that we can, still pack in the great nourishing foods that God's given us to eat, and feel amazing in the process.
Right.
So I love that. I love that very much. So tell me, where are you now in your health journey?
So I'm still growing and learning on making right choices, and mainly because like I said earlier, I live a very busy life. Live out of a suitcase, you can say. I'm always on the road, and travel choices are sometimes difficult, but I'm learning some great discoveries that make it easier for me. You know, I don't have to stop at fast food restaurants. I can go to, usually a grocery store has a salad bar, and they weigh out your salad. So I'm learning tricks of the trade, per se.
Yes.
So I still struggle with sometimes being around other people that they cook and they don't have the availability. So then I still feel bad after I eat, the food that I know I shouldn't have. And I'm still trying to take some pounds off. We're coming out of a very busy social summer, and combining time management with exercise gets pushed aside.
Yes. So I hear we are all works in progress, and we just keep moving forward. It's like when we know the healthy path and we begin that journey on that healthy path, it's just one foot in front of the other. We know that we can just get back into step even after a busy season. We don't necessarily have to start completely over, because the habits have been established and are there and are set. So
Right.
Well, wonderful. Well, I am so delighted, Missy, that you have joined me on this call, and for sharing a little bit about your journey and inspiring others to do the same. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.